Man, life as a single mom, it's beautiful. But what's up and welcome to Beauty Under Construction. Hello. And if you're new here, hi, thank you for coming. Welcome to Beauty Under Construction. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, all three of those. And if you've been here before, hey, what's up? You also need to like, comment. You already subscribed, but like and comment. If you're here a second time or a third time or whatever time and you didn't subscribe, you being petty? Subscribe. Anyways, so yes, today we're talking about life as a single mother. What to expect, what is it like, how is it going, all of those questions. So, anyways, I don't really feel like I need to give background on the context because I feel like I talked about a little bit on how I became a single mom before. So we're going to fast forward and talk about it. Well, talk about life. So, first of all, life as a single mom is being a mother is beautiful. Being a single mother, it's beautiful and difficult. Okay, like I can't speak on like being a mother like with a spouse and everything because I haven't went through it. I assume that it's easier than being a single mother. I just assume it, but like also like so much is expected from moms. It's probably not. It's probably like just as difficult and peaceful and stuff at the same time. I say difficult and peaceful because it's like your children give you you talk to them and you spend time with them and they're like here and they're so perfect and you just love them and oh my god. But then the people around you, the judgments, the ugh, the constant anxiety, like the stuff like that is what makes it like, oh, my head is gonna explode type of thing. Because, I should say, I did go through a bit of postpartum depression, just a bit. It wasn't like, I know everybody faces it in a different way. Mine's per se wasn't like, it wasn't towards my child at all. It was more towards me. I just felt like a failure. I just felt like everything I was doing was wrong all the time. And I mean, it still goes on now. Like, not the postpartum. I'm not depressed about it, but like, you're just always gonna second guess if you're doing everything right as a parent because like you're raising a whole human being, and it's like we don't even have all the answers to life, but like we're expected to teach our kids all the answers to life. So it's just you're always gonna have that like type of anxiety, like am I doing this right and this, that, and third. But like with the postpartum, it was like to an extreme level. Like it was like it's not like I wasn't like trigger warning, I wasn't suicidal or anything like that, but I was like a coma would be nice. And it was like okay, maybe you should chill out, Brianna. That's not something you say out loud. But like I'm a very honest person, so like I would say stuff like that or whatever. But anyways, oh my god, was that too much information? I don't know. Was that too much information? I don't know. I'm an honest person. Like, people who know me are used to the way that I talk. But, like, everybody who's watching me now, this might be, like, new. And you guys might be like, oh, my God. But, like, I'm just one of those people who just, like, I make jokes when I'm nervous, I guess. So, yeah, it was like dark humor, but it was like a joke, that I used to say when I was going through the postpartum. So, yeah, anyways, like being a single mom though and having a son, like raising a son, is nerve-wracking because it's like there's some things that I know I can't teach him, that because he's literally a male and I'm a female. You know what I'm saying? So there's some things that I'm just like, whoa, like how am I gonna tell him to, like some things I'm just like, it does make me nervous, like thinking about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, whatever. But like, there's plenty of like little resources. I watch a lot of YouTube, and y'all know I watch a lot of YouTube. I go on a lot of like the support groups and stuff like that, like online. And so I'm learning like that. That's how I'm learning for the most part. But man, it's like it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking. But the one thing is that I can definitely say it pushed me, like, being a single mom pushed me to want to be like the best that I can be. Like, if I did not have my son, then I wouldn't be like mentally, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I wouldn't be wanting to do the things that I want to do. Like, I wouldn't be pushing myself. I probably wouldn't have went back into college. I say back into college. I took a year break, but like I probably wouldn't have wanted to go back to school and things like that. I would have never moved out here, and it really, being a parent really like makes you get your stuff together. Like, and I really do appreciate that, because now I feel like at a younger I'm young now, but like at this age I'm working on my credit. I'm working on my finances. I know how to budget. Like I'm working on my mindset. I've always been understanding and stuff like that, but like I'm very self-aware. I view the world differently, and I would have never seen the world like that, like how I see it now, if I didn't have him. And I'm so thankful, because I feel like I always say that I had him at the perfect time. Like, everybody else might think I was young, but I was this close to start acting a fool. Okay, like I probably would have like did some things that I would have regretted for the rest of my life. And because I was, like I said, this close to acting a absolute fool, and then I found out I was pregnant, and my whole life changed around. So like I don't want to keep saying single mom, but being a mom was it's such a blessing. Like, it honestly is. Like, there's a lot of things that I was like, granted, I was like, dang, they didn't tell me this. They didn't tell me this. And they didn't tell me, but there's some things that you won't understand until you're in it, until you're in that situation. And a lot of times, listen, don't let the moms that make it seem like they got it all together, don't let them fool you, because they don't got it all together. Nobody has it all together. They are good at putting up a front. Okay, but like honestly, nobody is perfect. Okay, nobody is perfect. You can do as much as you can to do great acts. You can be virtuous and do virtuous acts, but nobody is absolutely perfect. And always remember that, because a lot of problems that I think I had, especially in the beginning, was comparing. Like, since I was a young mom and things like this, I was like, oh, like, more seasoned older moms, they don't do this and they don't do that and da 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 da. But it's like we all turn out to be completely, we're all different people, so we're gonna all be different parents, and different, have different teaching styles and stuff like that. Like, for one, I never like to baby talk to my child. I never been like, oh my god, you're so cute, and I don't let other people do that. And like, so a lot of times I would be like, don't baby talk to my child. So they probably would think like, oh my gosh, like she's so like, like she's so uppity. Like, I'm not uppity, but she's so like the B word or whatever. And it's just more like in my mind, I just feel like baby talking to children makes no sense, because they're learning language from us. And when you baby talk to them, then it's just gonna make it harder for them to pick up on regular speaking and stuff like that. And I didn't give him a pacifier. I didn't, mainly because when my mom told me my mom told me a while ago, like when I was younger, she's like, I didn't want you having a pacifier and sucking on it, just didn't give it a good look. So I was like, I don't want my son to have a pacifier. I don't want him to have a lisp. None of that. No, no. So things like that. Or sometimes, like, my son, he'll talk, he talks and stuff like that, but in front of certain people or in situations, he knows how to play people. So he won't he'll act like he doesn't know something just because he knows he can get one up on you. Like, he's mad young, but that man, that little boy right there, be playing people like they're puppets. And I be trying to explain, but they're like, no, no, he just doesn't know, and he doesn't. He knows. He knows. So like times like that, I really just do be thinking, I'm like, dang, like, am I being too, like, sometimes I start to second guess myself and stuff like that. Or, oh my gosh, even worse, you see another child who's around the same age doing more than your child is doing, then you're like, oh my god, I'm doing everything wrong, and da da da. I literally took him to the doctor and I was like, he's not saying his ABCs. Like, he does not say ABCs. He sounds out the sounds because of alpha block. He sounds out the sounds of each of the letters, but he does not say ABCs. And she was like, dude, chill out. He's 1 year old. It's not gonna be there yet. But it's like, like, it's just more like, you're fine when it's just you two, but when other people, or like you and your children, child, whatever, but when other people come in the mix and you see what other people are doing, sometimes moms really start to be like, oh my god, I'm not doing this right, I'm not doing that right, and this, that, and third, and oh my god, and oh my god, oh my god. You're doing great. You're doing great, okay? And we need more moms supporting other moms, and people supporting other people, like, especially parents, like, just keep, you know what I'm saying? Because so much is expected of us, like, like, we're expected to do it all, you know what I mean, at once. And sometimes we put that same pressure that we feel is on us, we start to put that on our kids, and that's not, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't put all this pressure on kids. Kids learn at their own pace. Babies learn at their own pace. We all, we're all at our own pace. Comparing is the worst thing that you can do as a parent, is start comparing and, things like that. So, yes, these are the things that I've learned in my, he's about to be 2. So, 2 years as a, wow, 2 already. Baby's growing up. Sorry, I almost cried there for a second. Like, I don't know what happened to me. I'm getting emotional. But, wow. Okay, sorry. I had to bring that back in. I don't know what that was just about to happen there. But, yeah. So, like, you got this. That's all I can say. If you're a single mom watching this, or if you're a mom watching this, we got this. We got this. So yeah, and then also I did, he is not in daycare anymore right now, just because I couldn't afford it. And then, so when people don't realize that, oh, like, I can't afford it, because mind you, I'm a single mom, I have to pay for all his stuff and everything like that. I'm not really getting too much, like, I get help, like, okay, like, thankfully I have a great family, so I can, sometimes, like, he can go visit some family members and stuff like that. And I get help then, but like, when he's just here with me and everything like that, I'm paying for all his stuff, and it's a little difficult to also pay for daycare, especially because, and then they have so many rules and stipulations at daycares. It's so, daycare is what really be making you feel like you're failing as a person. Like, I swear to God. But no, so I found, I found some preschool videos, and, like, I got him the Homer app. I got him, a lot of, like, educational things. I only have him watch educational stuff and things like that, so he's constantly learning while he's here with me, or wherever he goes. He's constantly learning because of the things that I get for him. But it's just like, daycare though, sometimes it's expensive, and if I'm home with him, I do school online, everything I do is online. If I'm home, I'm like, why am I taking him to the daycare if I can't even afford it? You know what I mean? And sometimes people make me feel bad about it, but like, I can't afford it. Like, when he gets a little bit older, like, it gets cheaper the older that they get. So like, when he gets a little bit older, I'm gonna be able to do it. But and actually, with this thing that I'm about to go do, I am gonna be able to afford daycare. So he will be going to daycare. Okay, he will go to a great daycare. But I also don't want it to be the thought that he's not learning or anything like that, because that's all he be doing with me. We only watch the educational stuff, and that's all, like, it's just very, look how defensive I'm getting. This is what being a mom is like. You just feel like you got to constantly defend yourself all the time. Like, those are one of the cons. It's like you always just feel like the need to be on defense. Like, when it comes to your child, you like, no, da, 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 da. But he's gonna be great, and I know that. I know what I'm doing for him, and all moms. Like, if you're a terrible mom, then you're a terrible mom, and you know you're a terrible mom. But like, if you're trying, then you're doing great. Like, and I already know, like, you're doing great. If you need a little bit of help, it's not bad to ask for help or anything like that. But one thing is that I could definitely say is, like, when people can, I do understand that people can make you feel like less than you are sometimes, but at the end of the day, you're raising a whole human being, and we don't know all the answers. Scientists don't even know all the answers out here and everything, so you shouldn't have to feel like, oh, you should know all either. Sometimes it's okay to get some advice, ask for help, you know things like that. I just, yeah, so I don't know. Like, this was like a video on, like, what I said, experiences on, like, being a single mom. I hope that it I hope that it helped out and it didn't just turn into like a big rampage or whatever. I've been trying to do this video for a long time, but I feel like every time I try to do it, I go on a long little rampage type of thing, like, just like, but yeah, I hope you like this video. So yes, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.